What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I am recording from Funtown RV's North Detroit location here in North Branch. Pretty darn cool. They're having a lot party today. They got, cornhole, some drinks. They got a fire truck. I might actually do a tour of the fire truck if they let me, because, it brings out that little kid in you. But today, I'm going to take you on a tour of this 2025 Columbus 383 RLH. And this is a pretty darn interesting variation of it, because instead of having the rear sofa, they opted to put in some recliners instead. So definitely drop a comment and let me know what you think. Now, if you guys are familiar with my channel and myself, I appreciate you guys being here. But if you're not, Columbus is one of my personal favorite brands out there on the RV industry. And I used to say it was the RV industry's best kept secret, but I'll tell you what, over the last year and a half, they are making some massive noise and just sales and happy customer base, all across the country. And that comes back to, one, the fact that they have a 6-sided aluminum superstructure for the unit, but they also have a great team that is outspoken and loud about how the process is a little bit different. So I encourage you to check them out, on Facebook. Willie, what's happening, brother? Hope you guys are watching. Hope you're having a good day. But let's go ahead and get on into the tour. Again, it's the 2025 Columbus 383 RLH. And since I am at Funtown RV's North Detroit location, I'm going to put a link for this specific one. And as this sells, there might be a different stock number coming in, but this one in particular, 29995 is the stock number. Again, 383 RLH. I'll also put the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes down in the description for you to take a little peek-a-rooney at. But yeah, I hope you guys are ready for, a fun tour. This is a brand that I really like, and I think you will as well. But if you guys want to pause it, I'm going to put it on a couple different little sticking points. We'll go over most of this kind of as we are walking around. But the one thing that I just noticed there, the solar panel, 260 watts. See, I thought it was 200 watts. So that's always nice to look at something like this, even for myself. But pretty darn cool. 6'11" for the main slides. And when you head up into the upper deck too, really nice and spacious. But I mean, what do you guys think about the decor? It looks fantastic. Now, new for 2025, even though we're deep into the 25 season, 26s are coming out soon, they introduced that blade lighting, and I just think that looks super, super sharp. It's kind of a two-tone decor, but right over here, pretty classic for the rear living setup. So you're going to have residential appliances. I mean, look at the size of that oven and that microwave. But then you also have your TV and your entertainment section. A pretty good size island. However, it is a little bit skinnier than most brands, but that's going to give you a little bit of more moving and grooving room. So maybe drop a comment. Let me know what you think there. But I mean, you still get things like, really nice storage. I mean, you have the trash can, you have a cutting board, room underneath your sink. We'll get back to that here in a second. But then we come on over to here, and you're going to have, kind of your seating. And I like how the seating is also directly across from the TV, and that pulls out to make some extra sleeping as well. You got 2 chairs set up right now. There are going to be 2 additional chairs. I'm not sure where they are. Maybe they're under the bed. But notice how the table is the no knee knocker variation. And then, like I said, kind of in that little introduction or whatever you might want to call it, 6'11" for interior height. So you taller folks are going to be really happy with the Columbus and the River Ranch, which is made by the same folks, just a different brand. If you want like one level flat once you get into it, River Ranch is a brand that I think you want to look out for. It's really neat. But what the height of the slides will get you is these massive windows. I mean, look at the size of the window. The only drawback that I might see some people might like is maybe shrink that window and add some overhead storage. I personally would rather have the big view, but maybe let me know what you would prefer. These are also going to be tinted, and being that it's a more luxury, high-end brand, you are going to get the day shades, so the half Dracula and the full Dracula. And I kind of like how it went with the white instead of the black. And that's purely just because I record these and I'm in them all day. I don't really have a preference on that, I don't think. A couple outlets down here below. And then, like I said, this seating will pull out to make a bed. And it's one of those easy ones where you can just, lift up and plop out. But what's also nice is you get a nice clear view right there of your TV. The TV is probably about a 45-incher or so would be my best guess. And then you have your fireplace. That's going to put out roughly 4,800 BTUs of heat, which in an RV this size, it'll go right up to about that half bath with the washer and dryer. Oh, I forgot to mention that. I should have mentioned that earlier. It's a good little selling point. That's a half bath with a washer and dryer hookup. The bedroom bathroom combination on this is fantastic also. So here's one of the changes that Funtown made, or at least I think it's Funtown, but you have the 2 recliners right here. You can get it with a rear sofa if you guys want to order it that way, if that's how you prefer. But I know a lot of people are getting it with this recliner. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, what do you guys think? How would you prefer it? You got the opening here. Got a little perfect place, you know, if your wife loves to collect crystals or books or, you know, whatever other stuff. Heck, I was actually talking with one of the finance people in here, Alyssa. She was extremely nice, but she's on board with like what my wife does. They're talking herbal healing. We got into a conversation. I think her and my wife would be the best besties, as the kids call it. Overhead storage here for overhead belongings. Notice that it's also pretty darn big, and it's going to be on the soft close. So if you are bringing the grandkids with you and they're dinguses, you don't have to worry about them, you know, making the noise. But what do you guys think about that decor? I think it looks pretty sharp. It's just open. It's roomy. I love that blade lighting. You're also going to see you have a fan here up. And notice as I was panning through, what you don't see is any open AC. So you just get the returns and the ducting. That's because they use a little bit more of an upgraded AC. So it's the 15K, but it's also going to be a whisper quiet system too as well. Black glass for the insert right there, which I think looks really sharp, leading you into a really nice open storage area. And we already went over the fireplace. Now all the countertops are going to be the solid surface countertops. So babe, if you're watching, I love you. And then you got plenty of your plug-ins. You're also going to, we'll finish up showing off the remainder here of the storage, but you have utensil storage here. And then the bottom 2 are going to be a little bit larger, just like this. It's also going to be a real wood too, which is nice. Underneath the sink, you have ample storage, access to your plumbing, and then, yeah, that's about all there is to say about that. You're also going to get the stainless steel undermounted bowl with the high-rise faucet, hitting those dishes from all angles. And then, right across from your sink, bam, baby, you got your residential appliances. You got the contour oven with the 4-top burner to whip up all the fixings, and enough room for a turkey in this bad boy. So I like that. You can definitely do a little bit more full-time camping in the Columbus. Bada bing, bada boom. You also got yourself, you know, a microwave with everything that you need. You got veggie mode, popcorn mode, and then potato mode. The only thing that you're missing is the beverage mode that's in some of these campers. But 3 more pull-out drawers, the bottom 2 being a little bit bigger. And then you also have another power tower, you know, kind of like you just saw. Is that a different camper? No, you just saw in between the recliners. Okay, perfect. All right, so 260 watts of solar, you know, up top. You are able to link it for more. The reason why I say that now is because you are over to this 12-volt refrigerator. So if you're not familiar with the 12-volt refrigerator, it'll run off of that solar. You know, you got the 1800-watt inverter. You also have the ability to run this off the battery, which all that, you know, is kind of charging, you know, which is nice. But a real residential size, even though it has more of an RV application, I would say. Looks like you got yourself a little ice maker back there, as well as a little center partition that is removable if you want to put in some like pizzas or something of that nature, you know, maybe on your travels. The closet in this too is one that I like. And even like the little things like this little chain coming across just shows that they give a flying wazoo. Because I can tell you from touring these and selling them for the last 12 years, something like that, even though it's probably only like $1 or $2 to add, I mean, look at how otherwise it would dent up your refrigerator. It's just a nice little added, you know, I give a wazoo feature. But this right here is removable, so all these shelves are able to be pulled out if you would like, whether you want to use it for a pantry or maybe just some extra closet space because you're a hoarder and, you know, need the extra room. You're also going to get yourself a nice little junk drawer, but also a place for like a Keurig. The only thing that I think I would probably add to that as a little DIY would be maybe like a little cork board or something for like keys and dog leashes, you know, and things of that nature. Might have to sneeze here in a little bit. We'll see. Yeah. Man, that felt good. That was a nice one. So the bathroom in here, love it, love it, love it. So, you know, you got yourself a half bath. You're also going to get the washer and dryer here, which is out of the way of the living room, but also out of the way of the bedroom too, which I think, you know, is a pretty good benefit. porcelain foot flush throne, and then you have your sink as well. Again, solid surface countertops. You got a mirror for the old bowling gun, baby. I'm actually in a hoodie for the first time in a while. I've been just recording either inside in factories all winter or traveling places, you know, warm. Like I went to the Tampa show, things of that nature. But now here in Michigan today, a little on the chilly side. You know, I'm from Ohio, so I'm used to it. But usually when I'm recording, haven't had it. But yeah, this is from our from the middle boy or the youngest boys state wrestling tournament champion state tournament. So that was a pretty good little time. Nice little memory hoodie, you know, they say. So here are all your lighting. You can also see all of your different tank fills, your awnings, and all your slide-out controls, plus your solar amp controller right there as well. So you can see what the solar is doing. All right, so now heading up into the bedroom. I think this is where Columbus really starts to separate itself from the rest. Obviously, the living room looked really nice, but what I mean by how it separates itself is look at the head height here up in the upper deck. You're probably looking at like 7 feet tall or so just here in the upper deck, which again is fantastic for tall people because you just don't typically see this in RVs. I mean, heck, even into the upper storage over here, you know, you're at 6 foot, maybe 6'1" since I got shoes on, but you have a king bed. You do get counters on both sides, and then you have the storage caps up top along with the overhead storage and the reading lights too. So my wife's a big reader. I'm more of an audiobook guy. There are the other two chairs. Oh, you know what? I don't think I said it before, but 6-sided aluminum frame construction, but I like to call this one and like Rockwood. They really stand out to me because you notice how underneath here is all going to be aluminum. The same thing if there was like a dinette, it would have the aluminum structure as opposed to a 1x1 piece of pine, which as you could imagine would help out the longevity. And since I got the bed up, you got outlet there and there. But when you're shopping around, you know, check for things like that, especially when you're doing price comparisons. If you're going with something less expensive, you know, obviously it's going to get, you know, just less expensive options there. But, you know, Columbus is not too big for their britches. I mean, they can't overcharge, you know, for the name like some of these brands can. Emergency exit here and here. So pull, push, and plop. You get out in a hurry. You also have your 32-inch smart TV right here as well. And then some more overhead storage as well. Plus you are prepped for your Wi-Fi. Now moving into the bathroom, I like how you have that pantry in there. But moving into the bathroom, I mean, you got moving and grooving room, baby. I mean, you got about 4 feet of space right into here, which I think is fantastic. And then, you know, you can see a really nice size shower. So being, you know, 6 foot, 295 pounds or so, you know, you've got yourself probably about 6'5" for head height here. It also opens up a little bit wider if you are of the roundy variation, but you also have countertops as well for like your soaps and your shampoos. Plus, you got yourself a little place to rest your bums, hype up a leg, you know, do a little bit of shaving. The bathroom's in a decent spot, nothing crazy, but probably right where it needs to be. What the heck? Come on, flip around. Another mirror, another mirror, another mirror. But you're going to have your couples sink right there, so perfect for 2 people. Another power tower that comes on up. And then both sides are going to get access to the plumbing, but then you're also going to get plenty of storage there too as well. And then as you come into the closet, it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's hard to beat this. You get all the hanging room in the world. You're also going to have, you know, your cubbies there, and then you get a couple pull-out drawers, but you're also going to get outlets on both sides. I mean, heck, if you wanted to, well, never mind, that was stupid. That was the salesman in me. I was going to say if you wanted to on a bench, you could turn that into a desk, but you'd have to be crazy to do a desk in here instead of the dinette. But all right, guys. Oh, look at that. Industry-leading bedroom ceiling height, 84 inches. So there you go. But all right, what'd you guys think? 2025 Columbus 383 RLH. Let me try to fish out a quick little thumbnail here. I think that looks good. Now let's head around the outside. I'm going to show you kind of what she's all about. Show you the, you know, heated and enclosed underbelly and all that. But in case you missed it the first time around, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description, along with a link for Funtown RV here in North Detroit. I'll also put a link for their, it's an incredible amount of noise coming off that camper. I'll also put a link for maybe like their Texas location there too as well. But all right, again, 2025 Columbus 383 RLH. You got a really nice molded fiberglass front cap. You're also going to have the What the heck is going on over here? You're also going to have a MORryde pin box here too as well to help out with some of that chucking and bucking. 6-point auto leveling. And then you're also going to have propane here behind this door. And then your pass-through storage on this is a really great size. Plus, I mean, look at the aluminum frame construction. I mean, look at all the space that you get over on this side. We'll open this up here in just a little bit. Gas and electric for the water heater. And then as you can see, the step above steps. But it's more than just that. They are the kind that they're easy. They have the, little piece right there. I mean, that is going to be, really nice for you. Plus, you have the safe T-rail as well. So that way you can, get in and out just a hair easier. You're going to get the dual axle on this as well. And then the Solera 3000 series there for the windows. So those are going to be able to run off of your solar. You also got some really nice size windows there, and they're all going to be the frameless windows as well. As you come on around to the back, you have your ladder to get on top of your fully walkable roof. Again, this is going to be an aluminum truss unit, so it is going to be kind of a beyond fully walkable, but you're also going to have your 50 amp connection back here in the back, which I'm not sure how I feel about if it's back here versus on the side. What do you guys think about that? But that's going to be your 50 amp connection. And you do get your towing package. So 3,000 pound tow rating, 300 pound hitch rating, and a 4-way pin connection as well. Slide toppers are up here on this model. And then underneath, you are going to get the heated and enclosed underbelly. So, you don't have to worry about anything getting all up and in it. There's going to be your sewer outlet connections. Oh no, that one's locked. Okay, here we go. All right, your electric leveling controls are right here. You also have a little spray port right there, so the container for the spray port, which is really nice. And then you also have your MORryde pin box, or your MORryde cord reel. And then right over here, I'm going to kind of go off of memory, but you're going to have your bypass valves. You should have hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower there. And then it should be city, potable, and then black tank flush as well, which is basically going to be a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2025 Columbus 383 RLH. Hope to see you next time. See you. Meow, 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 meow.